met with four different offices. One on the Senate side was Senator Dick Durbin's office from Illinois. His office, and Senator Durbin is the Senate co-sponsor of what's called the Test AI Act, a new act looking at responsible use of artificial intelligence, and then three different House offices. So our meetings were very much focused in some cases on our participation by the Research Institute and the Department of Commerce's AI Safety Institute Consortium that we're proud to be a member of. It was helpful to give them an overview of what was going on. I think the key things that we were focused on is obviously noting to these congressional offices that the Society of Actuaries and its members are really key leaders in the innovative use and responsible use of artificial intelligence in the insurance and financial services industries. When we get to industries where actuaries work in, where there might be different prices for different consumers, and artificial intelligence is used in that rating process or even the marketing of those types of products or the rating of those types of products, that's where there's a higher level of need to ensure that AI is being used safely. So we're really emphasizing that AI might not always recognize from the start these different protected classes that are used for rating and underwriting and insurance, and it's important for the actuarial profession to be leaders on how artificial intelligence gets used in those types of models within these types of specific industries. There is this uniqueness, and they were very, very glad to hear about some of the research, some of the education, some of the professional development that we're doing to make sure the actuarial profession is considering that. And then as that a voice in that full consortium is contributing that insurance and financial services industries are important to consider in these risk management frameworks. Of any profession out there, we're the ones who live and breathe, and in our DNA is the concepts of risk management, and then putting good enterprise risk management, good governance around the way we develop and use models. We've been doing that type of concept for decades, really. The concepts of risk management and governance, I think, are really strong places that we already see the actual profession participating in this in the companies they work for, or the consultations they give. And I just see that growing to be stronger the more that these new acts, that these new legislative ideas, these new parameters are put in for risk management and governance. We also went with Cassidy and Associates to meet first with the Federal Insurance Office, the FIO, which is part of the Department of Treasury. We visited their offices in the Treasury building on Pennsylvania Avenue. It's in the same complex as the White House. Some pretty strong security to get in, but met with the Deputy Director, Stephanie Schmeltz there, and her staff to talk about some common issues that they were following, things like artificial intelligence, things like cyber risk and the growth of that as an insurance product, and the ways that might be a risk not only to an individual or a company, but also a national risk that the U.S. is trying to protect against. We also had a Zoom meeting with the Pension Benefit Guarantee Corporation, the PBGC, some key actuaries there, Ted Goldman, who's the outgoing chair and chief actuary of the PBGC, their actuarial group, and Evan Inglis, who is part of the actuarial group at the PBGC, talking to them about key issues that they're facing. I think overall, connecting not only with these legislative offices, but with the Federal Insurance Office and the PBGC, it's just a place where we're looking to stay in tune with some of the major groups that are out there that can benefit from our Society of Actuaries Research Institute reports, but also kind of keeping them up to speed on what types of professional development sessions, what types of topics the actuarial profession is considering, from their end, kind of giving us input on what are some of the topics of the day that we should be studying more. As an overview, very important for the Society of Actuaries to stay in tune with what's going on with different laws and regulations across where our members work. I would just encourage that SOA members kind of stay in tune with the types of things that we're doing on behalf of them through the SOA and through the Research Institute, whether that's participating in insurance commissioner meetings or providing updates or or staying in tune with what's being published on the website through the Research Institute, or professional development sessions that really have a regulatory feel to that. I think the SOA is continuing to bring that type of information.